Good evening, all. Hello, Becky. Hello, Helen. Hello, Mother Trucker. You're like the most reliable people ever. Right. More Outer Worlds. Yay. So cozy, so nice. This stream will either be really slow or we'll discover loads. Because we've done a sweep of the Stranger, the alien ship planet thing, the Halo. And that's just initial inspection. Now we need to get into like the thick of it with, you know, gaining access to other areas that we couldn't initially just go to. We need to make observations about places that we aren't in our initial sweep, should we say. So I think our first port of call will be either sort of taking a look backwards, should we say, because we found a lift that will take us to the top of the dam, and the dam is like the final initial point of exploration, should we call it. Yeah, so let's bring that to the... Oh, my controller again. My God, every time. Right, there it is. Easy to plug into my PC. Annoying to have to resync to my Xbox every time. Yes, how are we all? I started a little later, only half an hour or so, because I don't know if Dinkle is streaming Holdfast. If he is not, I shall take up the mantle and do it myself. Right. Oh, got to mark the Stranger on the map. Okay, a few more bits discovered. Let's have a quick read in case there's anything new. Good day off today? Nice. I feel like you're off all the time, but then it's only because it's when you tell me that you're off. So it's the only time that registers with me that you're off. The reservoir. An enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings on both shores. I found a room with a burned control interface. There's been 2 of those so far. And a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the Stranger and another craft. Oh, I did not get that. I did not get that at all. That's why it's always good to read these in case it picks up on something that you don't. Right, I just thought that was just like a console within the craft that it was depicting. We work 5 out of 7 days a week. Yeah, that's fair. That's, I suppose, normal. I guess it's not always weekends, is it? Is it just... What days do you normally have off? Or do you have normal days off? Or does it just randomly occur? I found a projection showing the Stranger's current trajectory and the Sun's predicted supernova radius. Yeah, that confused me, that panel. I found the projection showing the Sun's... Stranger's current trajectory, sort of at the Sun, and the Sun's predicted supernova radius. Also, basically saying that the ship's probably too close to the Sun and it won't survive. Right, we've got the submerged structure, which is part of the sealed vault. A large metal structure, suspended by chains. It can be entered by swimming from below. There's a sealed vault illuminated by green fire inside the structure. Okay, we knew that one. Ooh, previous information. Okay. I found a strange vault wrapped in chains and marked with 3 glowing symbols. A slide reel from the river showed a strange vault being closed up and sealed with chains. Slide reel, yeah, same thing again. Okay, there we go. We are wild in Sanel. I'm on a rotor, so usually 4 of 2 off, but can be 3s. Alright, yeah. I hate that kind of thing. Well, when I worked at the post office, I was the rest day cover for walks. So you'd have, obviously you have 5 working days and 2 days off. So each walk would have set days off, which would sort of spiral along the week. So I would then cover 5 different postal routes, being their rest day cover. So when they're off, I'm on. And so that meant that we would have a sort of spiraling, not spiraling, what's the word? Basically, if you had Monday off, next week you would have Tuesday off, next week you would have Wednesday off, that sort of thing. So at one point you would get Saturday off, because we'd work Saturdays. You'd get Saturday off, Sunday's default, and then Monday off for the week next week. So it was kind of nice that you'd get a 3-day week, but other than that 3-day week, 3-day weekend, other than that 3-day weekend, you would only ever have 1 day off at a time, and it's never enough just to have 1 day off. I still think 2 days off is not good enough. And like I know some places were thinking about 3-day, was it 4-day working weeks or whatever, and it was going kind of well, but then I think capitalism got them involved. I was like, no, you need to work more. Oh, we found this one. A slide reel that shows a strange vault being enclosed in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. Nearly all of the slides have been burnt and cannot be viewed. Right. The island towers. Tower that sits atop one of the islands, Cinder Islands. The upper floors can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower. I found a slide reel that shows the strangers inhabitants opening a secret passage in around a room and filled with large lanterns and murals. The inhabitants are shown filing in 3 of these rooms throughout the stranger. Right. Yeah. Cool. Still not quite sure the correlation, and we don't know their correlation with the rest of the story as well, which there must be some. Yeah, we'll keep looking. So yeah, I reckon we. Quickly pop down, because we can reset the day ourselves, can't we, by just sleeping, can't we? So after doing that, we can. Shh. Oh, okay. I never knew you did this. I always thought it was. Oh, so if there's a job that you need doing later in the time frame. Okay, that's not that helpful. Ooh, let's not get crushed by the lift again. We've died that way before. Oh, it's nice. We barely ever see daytime in Timberhalf. Never get to hear the music. Oh, God, I'm really messing this up. We need to set the stranger as the location though. Yep. Mark location. There we go. It's probably miles away now. Stranger, where are you? Ooh. It's above us. So there's an object in front of the stranger. So I reckon we try and fly the ship around the stranger, you know, once we've got close to it. So I've got a 32-hour contract, but they look at a monthly basis, so you have weeks where you work 6 or 7 days, and then have 1 or 2 off, and then have 3 days, so you then have less working days later in the month. Right. Okay, that's sounds chaotic, but I suppose you could use that in your favour as well, whether that's a thing or not. Right, so this is the stranger. Let us... So, yeah, let's try and get around the other side of it, see if we can actually explore our little vessel. Because I feel like we saw something. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a back entrance. Ah, right, so... Right, depending which side you come at it from, you either end up on either side of the river. That little window. Yeah, I don't know if that's a... Oh, no, it's a moulding. Okay. Right, let's just go in this one just to be different. Beautiful parking. There we go. Nailed it. Oh, hello, Ashura. Here to claim your joke and leave. I don't know. You know, I make terrible science puns, but only periodically. They're not the best, but they have their elements. Yeah. Right. So this might be a different landing zone. So let's have a check. Oh. Check around the back of these. Didn't fully map out which one we... Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It always works in the favour of your employer. Yeah, I kind of gathered. Because it always does. I know every stream Ashura comes to, I lose 300 channel points. No. Alright, so... Oh, did we go in this one the first time? Yeah, annoyingly, it's actually the other way I wanted to go, but... We go up. Is it too fast? I think it's too fast. That's annoying. Well, might as well chug down this way then. Hello, Rubber Ducky. So let's try and have a little focus on... It really bothers me that that light there, that thing, is sort of not in the centre. I don't know if that's coming into... And then the green foil things is another thing we've got to think about. Yeah, I reckon we go back to this little tool shed and grab some of the tools. remember correctly, yeah, we can walk straight in under here. And then it was, I forget which side's dangerous. Ooh. That side's dangerous. Which side's that? The one I'm facing. Okay. About face and then... There we go. There's one of the tools. I think there was 2 things, wasn't there? No, it's just this, isn't it? Ooh. Okay. What do we do? I assume we load a lantern into it. So let's now go off down to where we can collect some lanterns. I also need to think about the translator as well. Maybe there's someone that can like recalibrate it or something, but that was supposed to be the big breakthrough for our character's journey, was that they were leaving with the lantern. Okay, well, that doesn't go in there. Does it interact with... There's the... In there. Does it interact with that flame downstairs instead? And does this building have a secret passage as well? Not an obvious one, anyway. Alright, you scary lot. Don't do anything weird if I... Well, that's roasting a marshmallow. That's not really going to help anyone but my appetite. Strong Harthian diet is a marshmallow. Okay, that doesn't seem to harness that in any way. But these guys all have a little firelight in there. Shh! Don't you whisper. Maybe I need to find like a fuel? Yeah. What makes you so sure it's not in the center? What, the sun outside? Just because it just didn't look like it. I could be wrong. Let's have a look. See, I'd say the center's about there. Oh yeah, ooh. Yeah, because I mean that thing looks like the center there. So we could go close, have a close look. Let's put that bit there. Oh, I don't know that bit, I don't think. Oh yeah, it's down the little rapid on the side. Place we haven't been. So we need to get down that rapid over there. To the boats! Thank you for making me look up. I thought I'd been most places. There's actually another river on the backside of this. Whoa! Oh God, every time. Well, we're going to get there quickly, I guess. Here. Down. Here. There we go. Here. Oh, my boat! Oh no! Well, that was exciting. It's part of an action movie. Also, welcome check. The light is in the center depending on where you look at it from, I suppose. Oh yeah, I thought you meant the line in the middle. You sure it's not just the perspective playing tricks on you? The planes you compare to are... Wait, compare to are not that close to each other. Oh, well, yeah. Right. Yeah, your man did think he might survive. It would be like a, you know, Indiana Jones parachuting out of a plane in a rubber dinghy style. But unfortunately, I only wear the jacket. And unfortunately, I'm not Indiana Jones. I wonder if we can look in from the outside, or is it like one-way glass? I'm not entirely sure. So we'll be doing this until Holdfast time. I don't know if Dinkle is streaming Holdfast, because he hasn't streamed in the last few days, has he? So I will sort of... Ooh. This is the back side, right? Let's have a look on this side. Oh, too far, too far. Come back. No. There we go. Which side am I on? I don't know anymore. Let's just go inside. Let's just go to a new place. I don't even survive my own parking, to be honest. There we go. You need me to find a theme song? A theme song? Did I miss something? Or am I just being slow? I expect so, to be honest. He has plans for tomorrow, and he was playing Daisy with Sylvia early today. I expected it's his big comeback today. Okay. I assume he won't be there. He should be resting a bit more. Oh, so we're contradicting each other in our thoughts. See how much distance there is between the ring holding the green things and the surface to the stranger. Plenty of distance for parallax. Yeah, I mean, I was only just going by like a visual, like... Oh, I'm not on the side again. I was just looking for on the little grid lines that are on the thing. Maybe it is centered then. Well, let's chug down here. Go for our nice little boat ride. Ow. Someone's messaged me on Steam after. It's just flashing in the corner of my eye. Okay, cool. Oh, Indiana Jones reference, so yeah. I would love it. If I was stuck on a desert island with only one song to play for until my rescue. Oh wait, we were going to go down the river, weren't we? Oops. Let's just go again. Was it a smart idea to take a tool with... we can always come back for the tool. Need to beat the tide. So yeah, there is a little river on that fast. Maybe it is the middle. Right, we need to get to the far right. Now we're really hooking it. There we go. Down here. Okay. if you missed that giant arsehole, I'd be pitying any woman you'd be with. Wait, what are we on about? Still Indiana Jones, or? Oh, I'm gonna go down this way then. Like, I know he's streaming tomorrow, so I expect he'll do that too. Ah, right, okay. If you look... Aha. Ooh, a new district. Very cool looking new district. Ship log update. Not the far right. Calm yourselves. Hello, Weatherman. Right, Nigel. I said that shit 5 minutes ago when you crashed into the ship. Alright, okay. Sorry, I'm very slow at reading chat, so... Right. Guys, left or right? First one to answer. It's like pick your own adventure now. Down. Right. Right, city. Oh, God. I'm getting a horrible reputation with, well, not even a reputation. Okay, so what is this doing? It is a lift. Up, please. Okay. Q. There's that weird flicker or like something groaning. Guess we'll go up to the top and work our way down. Okay. This could be another one of those little high eyes. There you go. Like I said. Interesting. So the one with the planet in should be our little doorway. Look at that. Into the creepy rooms. This is where you find a load of xenomorph eggs. Okay. These guys are in the same state of affairs. We still don't know what they were trying to achieve doing this. Ow. Did I burn myself in the fire? Can you get close enough to do that? No. What did I just do? Oh, I backed onto it. Ah! So the hitbox for the lantern was saving me. Okay. These guys are all present and correct. There's only been one space missing in one of the towers. Interesting. Funny for the hold fast. Rest of the chat must have questions. Yeah. Yeah. It was like when Soul, out of context, called me a Nazi. With no context. And I was like, Soul, you can't do that. Because he didn't. Because sometimes Soul doesn't even sound like he's joking. He's got a strange tone. Bless him. Okay. So there's one of the tools here. That might help us. Another cinema. A door. Oh, a door we have to go round the back of to open. There's nothing loaded in the thing. Nope. You don't just call everyone Nazis? Question mark. In the again, the words of India. Oh, wow. We've got 2 rings to... Okay. Nope. Let's do that one first. But we need to find a lantern, so I guess we have to go back upstairs. Or back across the bridge. Load that in there. Yeah, in the words of Indiana Jones, Nazis. I hate these guys. We'll load that one there for later. I don't think this area will get affected too much by the quick flood, which is good for us. Let's grab a lantern from in here. Does anything else have a planet on it? Is there a different... No. Anyone that does not agree with my narrow view of the world is a Nazi, right? Yeah, I hate how the world has become very, like... extremes. There's only ever see the extremes that are seen, should we call it, say. Anyway. Right, oh! Information about said tools. Love it. Okay. So the focus lantern thing. Ooh. So we're in the new solar system. They're watching it go around. They're like, great, inspiration. They have a little powwow. Miss their home planet. Oh, they got little flying bug things. Are they just missing home? Oh, they are missing home. Looks like there's two people talking, two Owlin or whatever they're called. We don't know their names yet. I'll call them Owlin. Oh, I did drop mine in the basement, didn't I? Oh, God. Wow, okay, this was really helpful. Ah. Okay, so this is the weird chamber. They sit in the chamber. Is this where they get the light for their... you have to doze off in the chamber. I think. Okay. Let's go... We'll watch the next one. And then... Because it does give you the opportunity to doze off. But I think maybe... I would assume you'd need a sort of the correct seat. Like the weird table thing. Oh, this is more about the... vault thing. Okay. Love how they come out of the thing. Yeah, so this image of the little vault makes it look huge. But it's just not. Okay, you put a seal on it. Love you. Okay. That much we could have just assumed, to be honest. There might be more information than we're actually seeing right there. Yeah, I did leave a lantern in the basement, didn't I? Yeah, that was done with me. Let's grab this. And let's go doze off in the chamber and see what happens. I reckon you need to be in the right place to do it, because there seems to be one open space, unless there's one of these guys still lurking about somewhere. I don't know how long we'd need to be asleep for. Oh, no, that's marshmallow. I guess we'd try a minute. Oh, there's little embers and stuff. Not sure if that was... Oh. Ow. Please don't be behind me. Please, God, don't be behind me. Unless you use their soul as, like, the fire. That'd be a bit fucked up. Oh, and this becomes my new torch. Which can go far or short. And I can't activate my other torch. Am I in, like, a different realm? Is there, like, two versions of this planet? Is that how they can... Oh. I don't have my spacesuit either. I don't have my thrusters, so I can barely jump. Is this how they have used the space? Oh, no. That's part of their solar system. I love this game. I'm a bit scared. Is that... Are they alive? Is there one down there? I suppose that explains why their eyes are so big, because they live in the dark. Idiots. Sorry if I'm not reading chat right now. I'm having exploration. Whoop. Oh, it's like it's just a whole nother space. This game is so clever. I love it. Okay, we can only sort of walk when we have it focused. Like really slowly. Also don't like the fact that it doesn't... Oh, candles are lighting as we go. Okay. Oh, this is like one of the machines. Okay. But it needs a big flame here, probably. Or we focus this one. It reveals the thing. Oh, now I wonder if that is revealed in the other world. Oh, I'm so lost and confused, but in a good way. Ooh, that's very close. Ooh. Oh, look. You can see I'm not in my spacesuit. Okay. But yeah, there's stuff really low down now. Okay. So in their... in their sort of ship that they made, they sort of have pocket spaces, I suppose? Like, it'd be nice to see a living one, but I'm also a bit terrified. It's a mix between a liar and a... What's one of the... Oh no, it's sort of a kalimba, play it yourself, liar. What's the Japanese instrument that they play with the thing that looks like a wallpaper stripper in one hand? But yes, it also then stands up like a cello. Yeah, you're right. Guess we'll go up for now. Oh, the music's getting eerier as well. I don't like it. Is this a... Okay. Let's just check around the side here. Oh, cute. Right, I do have an assumption now. Oh, oh right, it's played with a bow, I suppose. Oh, I've got a theory for the end of the game, but yeah, well, I'll leave that for now. Okay, that's a door, but it doesn't seem to react to anything. That's the same door we looked at on the other side. Oh, so did they just sort of leave their bodies in the other place and then come here to be home? Because they missed their home. Do I have to... These must do something, right? Can you conceal and focus now? Yeah. That gets you over there. Was I the only one that heard that squeak then? We don't have our jetpack, so that's limiting us. We can just fall off here, I imagine, but I think we'll die. So let's go back down. Must have been the wind. I don't trust you, Jake. You know what's going on here. I think it's going to seem menacing at first, but then wholesome afterwards, maybe? Oh, this is one of those things that will... I guess it will reveal a bridge there. Very strange way of building your houses. My man went from Fun Explorer to Alien Isolation. Puzzle style, yeah. I just love how they made a great game, made a great extra area and a... Oh, that was too loud in my ear. Do not like that. Made a great extra area in DLC and then made a whole extra area in the said DLC. Okay. I'm just gonna walk past the giant hand thing. Oh. That's... Yeah, because their hands has like two little fingers, don't they? So it's kind of reminiscent of that, I suppose. I think we put something in there. I can hear the resetting music going on, but we're so far away, I'm not sure if we'll be affected, or if maybe our dozing body can hear it. You can hear that, right? I love it, but I hate it. This is a good level of scary. This is probably the most I'd want. I never wanted Alien Isolation. Oh, the mute. Oh. It's a teleporter. That's cool. But only teleports you a certain distance. God, I'm a bit miffed where I was now. I walked from down there, so I guess the other hand thing is up there to get back again. Interesting. Time should be resetting right now, so I don't know what's going to happen since we're here. We'll see. Yeah, I can hear the rumbles of the universe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I haven't discovered what conceal is. Yeah, I was thinking that myself. But yeah, if we're tone down the hints, because they are technically hints. I am gleaming things more than I've actually seen by listening to you guys. So. We all know that this whole game is about knowledge, so even suspecting something is the stranger marked off? Yeah. get through here, right? We've done this before. Yeah. Even teasing something which I don't think has any relevance. Like, oh, there's that thing. It means, oh, you need to look at that thing more, for example. That's already giving a bit too much away from something that I could have thought was nothing, if you get what I mean. Wheat barrel. Nailed it. Oh, that was quite good. Right, I'm going to see if... because I want to go up the lift. Yeah, you guys can just rate my my landings out of 10. Maybe I should make little scorecards for... Does it not work from down here? Oh, no. Nice. I still think just concealing this little lift back here to be found later. Or very subtly just to be found later. For all those too excited just to get inside and, you know, what's the word? Explore. You can quite easily miss that lift. So it's just very cleverly concealed. Right, now I know about how the tools work. I'm just going to have another little look around because it might open our eyes. Yeah, this... So... that the trajectory is away from the supernova. I guess that line there is the supernova distance. So... and I guess that is... maybe the supernova is powering the ship to get back again. But needs to be here to get the energy and not get destroyed. And that's what the fins are. And like, because they're measuring how long until it goes off. So I guess they deploy the fins at a certain stage. That's the sound we hear. So maybe at the halfway point they deploy the fins and start charging up. It's only a theory. A game theory. Especially since it's easy to forget that you enter from... yeah. Like, you... again, it just puts it all in front of you and you're eager to explore. So, like, most people would see that doorway ahead of us and go, it's so grand and so big, let's go that way. But then they've just tucked off a different... a different pathway just to the side. It's like a more subtle version of Naughty Dog Yellow. Right. I don't think my jetpack could get on top of this thing. It might do. Oh, it does. Interesting. That opens up a whole new experience. Yeah, now that you say it, I do think that is in the middle. I just... yeah, the texture, like the panes of glass, I suppose, was what I was going on, but yeah, I think you are right, that is the middle. I have this thing where when I do like D&D maps and stuff, and I have to sort of draw out a building plan or something like that, I'm very bad at making them abstract and weird. They always seem to tend to be symmetrical, and I really try to avoid it, but I find it hard just to make them like odd. You'll see that whenever I'm building in Minecraft and stuff as well, if I ever do that as well. Right, let's pop down here. Was there a tower in here as well? I can't remember. There's 3. There's one in the building that you first leave on. Oh, sorry, the first little town. Yeah, there. Actually, we can just look from here, can't we? So there's one. The second one is that tower there. The third one is in that district, which I don't actually know what we called it. I wonder if this is just like a slice of their world, which they then just sort of like put inside here, or if it's a replica of another world, or of their world. I find it slightly odd that they pine for that planet with the rings. That seems to be depicted a lot. But obviously, if they're looking at it, that means that's not their planet. This is quite scary, just being in a large body of water as well. Ooh, there goes that. So that should be them deploying. I think we're onto something there. Hello, Archchaos. How are you? Given how small planets are in this game, the ring world might have nearly the same surface area as their home world. Yeah. Still wonder if there's a way to stop this. I doubt it, because there's not really a way to stop any of the planetary problems, should we call it. Right, I think we do this little white water rapid, and we'll go to the tool shed, or the lantern shed, and we'll go doze off in this hut and see what this place looks like in nighttime. So it's underneath, about turn. Up we go, grab the doohickey. Should have raided you, but I forgot. 4-hour stream in Icewind Dale. Well done. Slew the Iceman servants and explored the Vale of Shadows crypts. It sounds so fantasy, to be honest. Where's the thing there? Let me just go there for a moment. But yeah, don't ever worry about raiding and stuff. I don't like it. I don't. Yeah, but let's just do it anyway. So these guys. Okay, theory time. These guys came to the eye. They followed the eye to our solar system. They then felt betrayed by the eye. They also missed home. And then I guess they felt like it's bad to be around the eye anymore. Then I think this is the best they could do to get home. So they've left these bodies here. Whether they have separate bodies back at the other place, I don't know. And they've sort of technically returned home, but not, because their bodies are here. The ship is supposed to return them home, their bodies home later and at a later stage, I guess. when the sun goes supernova. I guess they just assumed it was going to go supernova at some point. So they just prepared the ship to do that, but then things have failed on the ship. Then there may be one caretaker still around because there's one of these seats that isn't taken. We might find them later. We'll see. That's my theory so far. Yeah, Icewind Dale is set in the same realm as Baldur's Gate. It's all high fantasy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I played the old Baldur's Gates and I played the new Baldur's Gate. Obviously completely different games, but I think someone was giving them away for free recently, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it another crack. It's been many, many years. But to hear, is it Jim Cummings as Minsk? Anyway, back to this, yeah. So I reckon they all died here. And they're either happy living as they are in the other place, or these bodies should be returned. They expect these bodies to return. Keep asking. Yeah. Sorry, I'm stuttering now. I'm thinking about too many things at once. My brain can't do that. Oh, I just don't like that bit. This implies that their bodies were supposed to go with them somehow. 2 seconds, my stream thing's not. There we go. Somehow the thing you put as a GIF is quite scary. Yeah, the hearth you put as a GIF is quite scary on the channel. Right. Back to slightly scary. Hello. Yeah. And I'm on controller as well, which is not really normal for me. So when I start panicking and stuff, and okay, something moving out there. Pretty sure. Hello. Ooh. I don't think we'll get to see that planet. Oh wait, we'll have to kill the lights and then move through this door. Nope. Me looking like I'm being smart. Oh no, that's how we get in these doors. The switches. So the hands are teleporters and those things are switches. Extinguish. Oh, right. So that... Okay. So yeah, the doors do need no light to pass through them. Makes sense. Ah, regular light. It doesn't like the regular light. Lantern? Fine. That does not look inviting. Anyone else notice the extra sound of footsteps whenever he walks? I think I did just hear that, sure. What? What? Oh, I got swept away and woken up out of my body. Right. Okay, because I'm only in this place. So I guess I don't have very long to explore that area, because I'm not sure I can get to that area from the other. Let's just start calling it the Shadow Realm. This game's so good. Anywhere else I haven't been? Technically, I haven't been. That bitch will be there in the Shadow Realm. I'm not sure I've been over there, have I? Right, I get it. Okay. So now after the flood, we can actually get over that way. There might be something just here. Question mark? I need a butt. Yeah, my boat is leaving. There's one. It'll take a while. Saying that, there isn't actually any rapids over that side, so if I can just jetpack over that way, I think it might be good. Made a mistake, made a mistake, made a mistake. Made a big mistake. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Go to that side. Exploration. What time is it? 1844. Hit my boat. Well, I mean, got some delusions of grandeur over there, because they are not boats. But I'm not going to tell them they can't be boats. Okay, this is dead end. Can we get up here? No. Let's have a little explore, because I don't think we could quite reach this area. As terrifying as exploring underwater is. Aha, I was right. There is something here. And more jetpack fuel. Ugh, don't like the look of that. This all looks a bit creepy, to be honest. Oh. It's a load of, what are they called? The cinema ring things. Film, basically. I assume... Ooh. Oh, for their eyes. It's a broken bridge, okay. That is some sort of... But I think this is how their like stuff is made. Ooh, there we go. Let's put this down. I cannot put this down here. That is frustrating. Let's have a quick look. This guy looks creepy. Looks like the whole ring's intact. Where can I put this damn thing down? If they have, like, something scary in the water, I'm gonna just die. I mean, me, outlaw, Not my little Harfian friend here. Okay. Where are we? Okay, cinema. Which one is this? Where are we now? Oh, okay, we're in the regular, like the main cinema room. Okay, now we put that down, we can actually go pick up that other one. Yeah, the film reels. That still does something. Maybe that will repair some of the reels, maybe? Oh, they put slightly eerie music on here. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, why'd that shut? Oh, is it weighted? Oh, it's an Indiana Jones, like... more Indiana Jones references. Nope, it's just shut. How did I get stuck in here? Oh no. Oh no. Yes, I used the torch, didn't I? As I went past the door. Did I? Ah. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, there's not many places this game just gets you locked in on, so... There we go. Making me approach it all dark like scary ass. Why is it so choppy in here? There we go. Why did something just... What's that other sound effect? Oh well, I'm just leaving. Right, this will probably tell us a bit more about the spooky nature of what's going on. Oh no! Oh wow, that was so quick. Oh, a lantern! God damn it! Go, go, go. If we can just flick through it, it means we've got it and we can just watch it later. Oh no, the thing fell over! God damn it! Right, so... How do we get there? We only got there because the tide had risen, so we have to wait for that point to happen first. Then... we need to just not fanny about and just go straight in, grab a lantern. Oh, that's still like resonating with some sort of power. Is that because it's powered up by the thing? Let's just keep an eye on it as the supernova happens. That points up as well, which I find very strange. I know it got broken. But it is noteworthy. That exposes that as well for people that are a bit slow finding it. It's hydrate. So, how do we optimize this one? I'm only really interested in seeing what's on the reel, so I guess we wait for the blood to happen. Ah, no, we can go back to where we were and explore around there until the flood hits us and wakes us up. That time it's now... That means it's then time to go and look at the arena as well. Yes, perfect plan. And we get an alarm clock as well, which will wake us up and make the most of our time. This plan is so good, I must have thought of it myself. Oops. Look at 360. Nothing damaged. Where's the stranger in relation to everything? That's way up. Okay. Not that there's an up in space, but in orientation to our map anyway. Hey. Okay, ratings out of 10. It's right by the door. Five, 2, okay. Oh, I missed it. Close enough, there we go. Okay. I need to push this down. Ooh. Riding down the river, looking for a little lantern. Thank you. Ow. Okay. Let's go explore the spooky place for the first half and then... God. I don't like it. I'm just going to turn it slightly down in my ear. I remember the fun times when you were happy you were done with Alien Isolation, so that the space horror games were done. I know, right? Okay. Sure, when we first came out here, there was something moving out there. Alright, let's extinguish those lights and go out that way. I mean, let's not go out that way as if I'm gonna die, but we'll continue the thread we were on. I mean, they experimented with this this mechanic with the what's it called? Dark matter material, where you couldn't be looking at it. They changed it slightly to being light dependent. mean, this place looks really cute, but it's just an eerie atmosphere. It did not help that we were in this small dark tunnel when we got woken up. It's very much like Inception, to be honest. Okay, I feel like that... Oh. I don't think I'll be able to get out there without my jump pack, so let's not try and jump there. A boat. Love that. It's got candles instead of does it just go where it wants, or? Oh, Jesus. It seems to just go where it wants. If there's just little faces in the trees, I'm just gonna be done. Can we steer this thing at all? Oh, we can. Kind of. Oh. Well. Didn't quite expect candles to be holding up that whole ship. Right, let's go do our other task then. Ooh. Can I jump that? Don't think so. Here we go. Oh, gaming. I did walk this way last time, I think. But I went to the left. See, this is a metaphor for life, in how a single left or right decision could change all sorts. Ever seen... God, okay, actual wisdom. Or are you happy with that being the wisdom? Alright, so the water is already hiding this place anyway. That makes me feel a bit better. It's the same way that in like most video games, there's always something behind the waterfall. Did you only get angry? Let's take our lantern upstairs. Actually, let's drop it down there. Aha, it's one of those secret... Aha, because it was already dark, so the lantern had been broken. Right, let's take this lantern upstairs, because we need this not to get wet. There we go. Hello, Sippy. Oh. Not that there isn't actually lanterns nearby here, actually, to be fair. There. Go get the spooky film reel. Unsolicited wisdom, yeah. I'm kind of running out of quotes I use, or like I think about. You bastard. Right, so it wasn't just me. I thought I'd use my torch in it. Does this thing work with this? What's it do? I don't know. Okay. Interesting. Guess that's how they make them. Or destroy them. Either way, let's go look at it. So there's the fancy way of saying, well, the saying goes, we can complain because, hang on, I can't quite remember it exactly. We can complain because roses have thorns, or rejoice because they have roses. Yeah. Well, no, I suppose we can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because they have roses. It's basically just a fancy way of saying, you know, glass half full or half empty kind of thing. Right, here's spooky movie. Scary movie. Okay, so there's the tower. And we have all sorts of gizmos around us. This is literally a perspective of someone holding one of the focus lanterns. Well, if you don't own a rose bush, then you're just going to have to use the glass half empty or half full one. Okay. Oh, right, so he's holding some sort of tablet thing in the left hand as well. This place is already ruined. Wait, go back out. Okay, so that's in the night sky. So this is in the Shadow Realm. But this place is already ruined. Is he going to show me where they've hidden this tablet, I suppose? Across there. Oh. Hello, buddy. Gives him the seal. Goes back again. Ooh. Gets teleported in. And extinguishes all the lights of the area while the guy takes the tablet down. Oh, that's not enough information. So they had the vault thing in the Shadow Realm as well, I assume. But it has to be dark to take the tablet down there, I guess. Otherwise the tablet will be useless, I guess. I can't believe people are rich enough to own rose bushes. I'd like a rose bush. Yeah, we've got a bush on this rented house, but it's just going mad and going like completely wild because we were supposed to have a gardener through the landlord, but the landlord didn't want to pay for the gardener, so now the outside is just a small jungle because we don't have the means to look after it. Okay, that didn't give me as much information as I wanted, to be fair. So I think if we go into the tower and have a little... Oh, let's go get our lantern, or our focus lantern from downstairs. We'll go and have a little... Whoa. God, every single time. We'll go and have a little nap in the tower that we're in. Does mean we're jumping about a little bit between the Shadow Realm rather than focusing on one area. But our time in the tower should last a bit longer. So yeah, if we want like the real long time of the longevity of being in the Shadow Realm, is we have to go to sleep in this area over here. Okay, let's go this way. We're in like a maisonette type thing, so it is an old Victorian building. There's an upstairs and downstairs floor in the maisonette. But like the rooms are like big Victorian big rooms, but the house itself is so tatty and falling apart. But the landlord doesn't want to admit that. She's like classic landlord of you know, you're lucky to be where you are kind of thing, and doesn't spend a single penny. The house itself, when it was split into two to make to be two maisonettes rather than one big house, it was done so cheaply. There's just like a cheap wall boxing off the stairwell and then a new door put in. Yeah, it's just, God, I just hate landlords. Landlords are the plague of like society, basically. Just feeding off and leeching off of people. They add no value to the to society. Alright, spoops, let's go. We've only got a little area to play with. I suppose, ooh, we could try and, if this mirrors the same place, we could try to fly. It's going to be a completely dark corridor, isn't there? And then I'm going to be looking and be awful. Maybe. Oh, okay, so it doesn't exactly mirror, but I want to get to the roof of the tower and have a look inside. There's that bit. Looks like a bridge needs to be created because I can't jump because I don't have my jetpack. So I need to get somewhere over that way somehow. Okay. This one is a bit of a mindfuck as well because we're sort of seeing duplicate places. You think the Ash Twins is crazy by it being two places at one. Oh, okay, this is where the tablet was taken. How did that music cue know that I saw that just then? Okay, I think we'll go left first. Don't have a crazy amount of time because the tower does fall over as well. What? Is there someone here? Hello? me? We need to not light those lanterns. Oh, this place is freaky as, isn't it? Again, I think it's going to be scary until it's not, if you get what I mean. Like, it's going to seem awful, but then be wholesome. That, or it's just going to turn into an outright horror game and they're just doing us dirty. Alright, so we need to get through that door to then do that to get to the tower. To get to the tower top. Does it extinguish these lights? No. Oh, you can literally do it by hand. Okay, can I do that with those ones over here? I doubt it. I think they're covered. Oh no. Alright then. Shh. Well, that's freaky, and we'll sort that out later. Give me a bridge. Oh, it's a whole damn house. Get back over there. The sound design is perfect in this game. The music is perfect in this game. The level design is perfect in this game. Okay. I guess this is just a boathouse, but... Okay, that's that boat that we saw in the vision. But I kind of want to get to the top of the tower, so we're going to go this way. Ow. Ow. Oh. The whole world's tipping. Ah! Because the tower tipped. That's really good. That's good. They didn't need to do that. They could have just woken you up. See, it's things like that as well. Alright, and then the tower tips just as the supernova goes off as well. Right. Okay, I'm getting a bit of the timings now. I asked the family lawyer to call my landlord when the dishwasher broke down. Worked like a charm. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I wish I was a bit more bold, but it's like our landlord just decided to put up our rent and gave us this bullshit reason, and just, I'm sure like most people could just like argue it and stuff, but we're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it here. I hate landlords in general. I hate yeah. It's also a reason why I've never felt like an adult, because being a renter in this environment when they... What's that? Oh, it's just drop out. And the way that these landlords treat you is like a child. That and a few other factors of my life make me feel like a not like an adult. I can't wait to have my own place, but I need my big job first. Big boy job. See, even the thought of that, such an amazing game. You can just see that they put thoughts into every part of the game, even parts where you think they didn't think about. They later come back to and show you and that they did think about it. Yes. Sorry, that was a mouthful for me. Yeah. Even bits that you think, oh, that's just, you know, they needed to fill an environment. And then you look at it and you're like, later on when you have the knowledge, you're like, no, that was put there specifically for that reason. I think Helen was saying it to me last night when we were talking about where to go next on on this, and she was saying how I walked into that half-broken cinema storage room, saw that there were some shelves upstairs, identified it as the storage room, and recognised that the rest of it must be underwater, and just immediately dove down and grabbed the film reel from the wreckage. Is it a wreckage of a house if it's fallen over? I don't know. But that's because I trust and have experienced this game so much now that their environmental storytelling is on point. Some games, it just makes it convoluted and, you know, it's spectacle more than actual storytelling. My landlord also upped the rent with the reasoning, well, we can do an increase of this much each year, so we do that. Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? Because, like, our landlord justifying the fact the rent is going up because other properties in the area have gone up. That's not a reason, because it takes one renter to. It's just a self-perpetuating system. If a landlord manages to raise rent in one house, then the other landlord sees it and says, "Oh well, that's the price of the area then." So they justify it by them, not by the value of the house. So they're like, well, that's what the price is in the area. So they then raise theirs. And then the next landlord goes, oh, well, they've raised their price, so I'll just raise mine. It's just dumb. It's not the value of the property or the value of the renting. It's just because someone else has managed to get higher rent, they can get higher rent too. And then they just justify it by the fact that that's what the value of the house is in the area, even though there's no system for it or anything. Ugh, God, yeah, don't get me started. I don't have the vocabulary to rant about it. Please tell me you at least checked that the raise was legal. Yes, I think it's something along the lines of like 17% is legal. And it wasn't quite that. But it just happens each year, and if they do it gradually, then it doesn't matter about the percentage. They stated it as landlord fees are going up, so we're just going to pass them on to you, even though they haven't really. Dinkle won't be streaming tonight, by the way. Outlaw. Okay, cool. I will run hold fast then. My last landlord was fine when he shouted. Then he shouted at us for the state of the garden, and he put up the rent by 50%. Yeah, that wasn't illegal. Forced us to seriously look for a house, and now we own our own. So I guess we should thank him. Yeah, it's just their excuse for being greedy. Yes, it's all just greed, entirely. Because each year that goes up, they start saying, "Oh, it's only this much." But it's only that much. What's that? That's 30 quid a month. You can do that. But you've done that for the last 3 years, so that's now 90 quid since like 3 years ago. And we have to find it because it's where we live. We literally have to. You don't see all the things we cut out of our lives because of it. You just see, oh, see, they managed it that time, so they'll manage it again. I hate landlords. And when we leave this place, and by the way, what we're going to do is, because they think they have such a hold over us, they're quite lax about getting the renewal done. I'm going to wait until the renewal is basically due, and then go, actually, we're off. See ya. So they have no time to prep for the next one. So at least they might miss out a month or two of rent. That, and if they have to rent this place to new people, they're definitely going to have to tart it up. Because there's so many things that they just ignored when we've said. I could rant about this too much, but yeah. 50% was legal in Ireland. Ugh. Also, they don't have a check-in for us because we moved into this place with a shitty estate agent who just didn't do their job properly. So they can't hold anything against us. So we will just be taking taking advantage of that and just being like, oh, is it messy? Oh, is the... Yeah, nah, that's not our problem. It's your house. Like, the landlord had to redo all the electrics because they were just unsafe. They're out of date and unsafe. And she wasn't getting a certificate for it, so she had to do it to make the house legally rented. She then said we were lucky to have all these nice new electrics, but then also raised our rent because of the price that she had to pay to get it done, even though she couldn't rent the place without it. But in doing so, they had to replace some of the light switches and things like that, and like plug sockets. And they sort of, when the electricians did it... Oh, that was an interesting landing. Points out of 10. They had to, you know, replaster some of the fittings around it because... Well, let's go... No, let's go this way. Because all the, like, shitty walls had crumbled away. Oh, shit. No. So it means that there are light switches and stuff with just like white plaster around the edges of them and not painted. And instead of making good and finishing the job properly, the landlord just said, "No, we're not getting a decorator in, because it's too petty. I'm not going to come around with my little paintbrush and just sort this out." She's basically saying, "We need our tool, don't we? So we need to get the lamp back." Let's park the boat, because I kind of want this boat to get to the next area. Yeah, so all our light switches have like plaster around them. And I'm so petty that even though I repainted one of the walls because of the little bit of mould, which was our doing, so I'm quite happy to do that, I did not paint around the light switch, so it's still got plaster around there. So it's things like that that they're going to have to try and fix before new tenants come in. It's just unfortunate that because our house has a very, like, you know, big rooms, which is the nicest part of it. All new tenants looking at it will be wowed by that and then not think about all the little things, and then they'll be stuck in the same situation as us. Yeah, so there seems to be, yeah, so there's... Let's go right the way to... I don't know which place to explore more. Maybe we should do this one instead. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. We've only got until the dam breaks to do this one, haven't we? So I guess we'll just keep hitting this one. Sorry, you got me on a proper rant. You can tell it's like, our kitchen doesn't even have drawers in it. Like, our kitchen drawer is a Royal Mail crate with all our cutlery in, like ladles and, you know, things in it. And I remember her coming round to have a look and a little check-in with us. And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's nice, isn't it?" As we were walking into the kitchen, I was like, "We don't even have a drawer." And she just was like, you could tell she was embarrassed because she was, you know, trying to sort of gaslight us into sort of being like, "Yeah, it's lovely here, isn't it? You don't need to leave, or anything like that." Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have my jetpack. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's so much chat now. Fishbowl was legal in Ireland. We were not in a rent pressure area, so we could do what. So he could do what he wanted. You can only increase by 8% in certain areas. Leave a fish under the floorboards when you move. Mother Trucker, you say that. The last place we were in was a tiny maisonette, and the daughter of the landlord lived below us. Then there was a time when the plumbing backed up, and we basically, our bathtub was in like 2 inches of shitty water. Not necessarily shit, just backed up water. and they just wouldn't fix it. So there was this weird little hatch in the side of the bathroom wall, which pipes and stuff ran down in. But we could see that it went below our floor, so it went downstairs. So we started just bailing it down there. And lo and behold, oh, there seems to be something problem with the plumbing. We'll come and fix it. Like, it took about 2 weeks before we started doing that, and then got an instant response after that. So yeah, we just started bailing shitty water down down the side of the wall to her daughter's house. When we left there, I think one of our housemates did actually put a fish just down that same hole, just like lobbed it down there as we left. So yeah, it has been done already. Yeah, no savings because it goes to rent. Yeah. Rent's supposed to be a short stop between... Oh my god, my tracker. Why? Is that because I threw a fish down a hole? Another tracker, you really don't have to. Oh, you just like heist trains, don't you? I made that GIF, I'm really proud of it. Look at you, you're all a bunch of cowboys about to go heist the train. There you go. Where were we? Sorry. Leave a fish on the thing. No savings because it all goes to rent. Yep. Fire Dragon. I'm sorry you're having to listen to me rant about landlords on a Outer Wild stream. But, yeah. Let me just clear all these mother trucker messages. Because it tells me... Oh, apparently Sir Dude got one. Huh. Yeah, and what the even more annoying thing is they go, oh, you want a mortgage? You can't afford a mortgage. It's like, bitch, I've been paying more than what you want for my mortgage in rent. And I've managed to do that consistently. Alright, that went up to a chair, didn't it? Oh, we need to blow out these lanterns. Yeah, it just makes no sense. Let's just have a little peep across this bridge, actually. More open space. It's just infuriating. Like, my housemate, so I live with Helen and, or Van Helen, as you know her, and another friend who I've lived with for many years as a housemate. He is got a normal proper job and everything, but he just can't get a mortgage because he's not got like a partner, basically. He's got plenty of money, just not got a partner and dual income. I think that was a scary noise just then, but I was too busy ranting to hear it. Hang on, let me just... Your rent has to go up because I'm a cheapskate. Yeah, basically. Hello, Nightwolf. How are you? Good evening. Just to let you know, I will not be on Holdfast tonight. Oh, let you know, I will not be on Holdfast. Okay, well, that's no worries. It's not like I'm holding you all to a Holdfast thing. Why is my controller rumbling? Did the dam already break? Why is my controller rumbling? What happened? Oh, it's one of those things. Okay. Well, how do we... Ah. Oh, wow. So yeah, we've decided that Oh, look, there is something moving out there. Probably another boat, to be fair, but... we've decided that we're going to take that housemate in when I've got my big job and we can afford a house. He's just basically going to rent from us instead and just help. There is a moving person over there. I couldn't tell how real they were, if you get me. How incorporeal? Ethereal? Don't know what the word is. Don't know if I turn on the lights they'll disappear. Oh no, the lights already on over there. We don't have a great amount of time, do we? Because we're about to get swept away by the dam. Oh, look, there's another one. That is just a boat. This song is very eerie. But yeah, we're going to build a little granny annex. Oh, we got a little hype train message. Open. Reward is a little wavy guy. That thing. Well done, Motherfucker. You unlocked a little wavy guy. Yeah, about public shaming. There should be a renter's review method for landlords, because, like, there should really be a way to know who you're basically giving a streamlined access to your wallet. And the fact that there's nothing about... Oh, there's a teleport thing there. When you're renting a house, there's nothing about the landlord involved in the process. I mean, it's a safe bet to... Hello. It's a safe bet to know that they're probably a bastard, but... Is that a boat or a person? Hello. I think it's a... Ooh. Ooh. We've made contact. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Hello? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know about this. Hello? Ah! Oh. Oh. God, I don't like their teeth anyway. I don't like their mouths. I was expecting beaks. Ugh. Okay, it's not as bad as all that. I didn't think it would be... Oh. That scary, so... Yeah, it's not going to be like Alien Isolation. Oh, dear. Allowing the property to degrade is essentially wasting the resource. The land is occupied with substandard housing. Repairs get harder and worse the condition. Never mind if you have to demolish and rebuild. There should be some minimal legal obligation to maintain. Yeah. Yeah, like, there's definitely some sort of leak and water damage upstairs, because we can see it on our ceiling, and she just sort of turned a blind eye to that as well. It's like, no, this is structural damage that's happening. Yeah. Sorry, I really don't mean to turn this... Like, I love Outer Wilds. I don't really want to keep ranting about landlords. So we're trying to avoid that, I think. But yes, I imagine we're all in the same boat. Right, I wonder what happens if we just go straight back. I don't think we've got much time left. Okay, so we end up back here. Okay, for them to be sort of kind of real and walking around is better than I thought. I thought there was going to be like a ghost on my tail the whole time. So I guess we'll wander back and we'll experiment more. Maybe I need to, because he did a sort of like Morse code flash thing. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll go back to where we were. Not that we have too long. Yeah, this is supposed to be my escapism, so let's not talk about landlords anymore. Though I will let you all know when I get one over on them. Okay, let's try and figure out how to communicate with these guys. He did like a flash, didn't he? So maybe can you focus and flash? Yeah. They are pretty freaky, but also kind of cute. It's a very good design, as we've said about this game. So there's that hand teleporter. Oh, I could have just looked across from wherever that was. Whoa! Didn't realise there was one this side. Okay, well, I'm over here now. Where are we? Oh, there goes the bridge. Let's just quickly... Oh, that's the other side of the... Yeah, okay, that goes up there. Whoa. Back with some blackberry tea. I mean, surely blackberry tea is just blackberry juice, right? No, I know it's not. That's one thing Helen has, is a giant tea apothecary, basically. Yeah, I suppose we could just jump along here now. Slightly newer area. What's that sound? Oh, you can get up that side. I haven't actually done that side of the dam. I buy the store brand small packages. Can't be bothered to buy real tea. Oh, okay. Are we both teetotal? Helen does like mead and all sorts of... She's not much of a drinker anymore. It's more because her stomach just doesn't like it anymore. She likes it. She's still got piles of mead. But yeah, she doesn't drink as much anymore. Okay. Did we look in there? We did look in there last time. But yeah, I've always been teetotal, so... Yeah. I mean, she's a proper, like, Ren Fair lover, you know. Not that we have many Ren Fairs in the UK, but we've been to Fantasy Forest with D&D players and all that kind of jazz. Oh, that's a new area, because that wouldn't be that high at this point, would it? In time. So, let's have a little peek over there. Yeah, this would be a new river, because the water level shouldn't be at this height. Okay, I think we might need to grab a boat to do this, though. Yeah, because it seems to go into a cave. Can I get up there? Yes. Okay, that's just a rapid. Maybe it's just another path. Everything's done for a reason in this game, as we've discussed, so why is there an extra little bit of river now? Unless there was a tunnel underneath it. Oh, do you get the awkward discussion whenever someone offers you a drink and you have to decline it and have to explain why? Yeah, I wouldn't call it awkward anymore. So, depending on how old I was and how old the person was talking to me, let's just have a walk and talk, I guess. It completely changed the tone of the conversation. So, obviously when I was younger, everyone was like, why? What the hell? You know, do what you want. You know, live life. Come on, you're being boring. I took peer pressure as a challenge. So I took it in the opposite respect, and therefore was even less likely to drink because of it. But then as I got older and more confident in myself as well as to who I am, and you know, not really fussed about what people thought of me anymore. That's why I happily talk about being a cosplayer and a bit of a nerd, and things like that. When, like, for example, I had all these epiphanies at a certain age, I was still working at Royal Mail, which is a very sort of lads environment. And it turned out there was two people there that really enjoyed like Star Wars and things, but they never had anyone to talk to about it. So there would be quiet moments when they would come over to my workstation and be like, so what do you think of the new films and things like that? And you could see that they desperately wanted to talk about these things, but they lived in such a lads environment that they never got to. So it was nice to, that sort of confirmed my, yeah, just live how you want to live. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, you do you. I've gone completely off the rails. What was I talking about? Oh, how people would perceive my drinking and stuff. So now as I'm older, and you know, I'm like, what, 38 now. Ow, my legs. People are a lot more like, oh, sweet, good job. Like, yeah, well done, buddy. You stuck to your principles. So this might be a bit dodgy, but I'm going to try and jump that over. Yeep. Yeah, so just stick to your principles. Again, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Damn, you old. Yeah, but I don't feel it. I don't know if it's because of my physical, like, job, and that I've had to stay fit and, you know, stretch all the time and all that kind of thing. Or if it's my imposter syndrome of being not being an adult, not feeling like an adult, again because I've been treated, you know, by society as a child because I'm a millennial, and therefore I've not been trusted to rent myself or not, sorry, buy a house, all that kind of jazz. And we basically, being an adult was too expensive for us, so we just stayed as kids. Oh yeah, we still need to get to this place, don't we? How would one do that? I guess walking along this cliff face from over there. How will we get there? I guess... I think that's a job for next time. What time are we on? 7:47. So we still got like a good hour until Holdfast. It's alright, I'm 32 and regret not doing more fun things in life. Oh, hello Zaza. How are you, sir? I assume you're the same... Wait, hello Wolfie? Yeah, you are the same Zaza. I got to give a sub to here. Guess I better follow. Fair enough. It does mean you were lurking, right? I think that's what that means. It's sort of become a ask me anything now, so while I just plod around the Outer Wilds. Yeah, ask me anything, Outlaw Edition. Except my name, postal address, and bank account details. Ask me most things. And we also went on a very large rant about landlords, which could have continued forever. But I had to put a pin in it. Average. Probably the smaller side of average. I don't know. It's become a bit more normal, I think. Growing up in the early 90s was different, I suppose. What? Not being an adult now? Like, it's hard as well because Helen's from up north and I'm from down south. Her parents have a wildly different view on where we should be in our life because they did small, rural, northern village life where everyone's already buying houses and got kids and whatever. And then we tried to explain to them that no one we know in the south, apart from people that had large inheritances or rich parents, has a house. They all rent. And they just can't fathom it. They just can't figure out that renting down south is ridiculous. But let's not get back on that subject. Are we telling ourselves that we are not old, or what is going on at the moment? Yeah, I'm just explaining my imposter syndrome, that I'm not an adult. I don't feel like an adult. Unfortunately, I look like an adult. I don't feel like one. Oh, that was a sick landing, if you ask me. Oh, kind of ruined it by buckling it to the side. Points out of 10? 9? Oh, well done. Thank you, Sandhill. So I reckon if this is the one with the lift on, we go up that way and we're trying to explore how we get to that other building. 8.5, fair enough. Yeah, I thought it'd be about a 7, just because it buckled to the side. It's also hard with the job I'm training for not to be quite childish as well, because like what we're doing, we're playing pretend fightings most of the time. What do you do for a job? Oh, I fall over and pretend to fight people. Arch chaos, I don't feel like an adult. I've lost all my bearings. There we go. Now, even as a kid, I just become intense imposter syndrome. Yeah, maybe no one. Maybe it's not a singular thing to millennials. Maybe. Right, we're trying to figure out how to get in that building there. But looking from this side, there's this ledge here, which maybe we can get across with the jetpack. Oh, or we go into the back from the cliff place. I don't know what the name is, but Yeah, we never actually finished exploring there. We figured out the lantern stuff, and then we just sort of went to the Shadow Realm, didn't we? Right. Okay, maybe we do that then. Let's grab a boat and do that. Doesn't mean we have to go... There's one. Hoping the water breaks my fall. Yeah, I think the experience changed for millennials in that no one else treated us like an adult either, despite us and other people not feeling like adults when they grew it into adulthood, should we call it. Right, let's race down this river to that cliff side. We've got strangely deep this stream. It's quite nice though. It's nice to have people to talk about these things. It's hard to concentrate on what we're discovering in Outdoor. Did I get thrown off the back? Ow! Ow! Drama. My boat. Come back. Look at that. Oh, there's another one here anyway. Oh, we need to get the other side. We need to go over there. Get around this, but not get caught up by the... We've done broken it. Well, let's get that one around the corner. Assuming the river's not going to whisk us away too much. Worst explorer ever. God damn it. Being adult is multiple aspects. Not just paying rent, but it's also a lot of emotional development, wisdom, and rational logic. Yeah. Yeah, you're fair. And... yeah. What's the sort of demographic for stunt people? Young and limber or experienced? There's quite a hard line between both. No, God, we're just stuck here, aren't we? Let's just go like this and hope that we don't die too much. I can just restart the day, can't I? Can you do that? No. Yeah, there's kind of a strangely hard line between both, where you get these young, indestructible, cocky guys, but then there's also the older, seasoned veterans. There's not many in the middle ground, which is a bit odd. Oh, there goes the lights again. I wonder if we can turn that off and make the Shadow Realm appear in this. Oh, we're going to die into rapids, aren't we? Oh, stay above. Oh, got to take it underneath. Damn it. Ow. And I think we missed our turning anyway. Oh, this is a waste of time. So now we're on the other side where we don't want to be. Can we restart the day? Well, restarting. I suppose I'll just get myself killed. I don't want to grab all the time, but Well, from millennials on, the generations have had a bit shit. 9/11, the Iraq War, blah 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 blah. COVID. Wolfie just said. There are old summoners and bold summoners, not no old bold summoners. But yeah, it's fine. Like, millennials have had a shit time. Just in, like, economy standards. Yes, we haven't technically had to go to war or anything like that. But a lot of... It feels like so many of the things that have happened that weren't in our control has affected our lifetime, if you get what I mean. But I mean, yes, I guess no one actually asked to go through, like, world wars or anything. It's just hard when the next... The controlling generation, in other words, boomers, had it so easy, but not realising how easy they had it, if you know what I mean. They have no idea how easy they had it. Yes, they had limited technologies and things like that, and some of their arguments is, "Ooh, let's not open that. Let's spin this." Oh, this is going to be like 2, just because I survived. There we go. No, 1 is you landed. 2 is you landed and survived. 3. Oh, you're very kind, Tony. That and various things that we were told growing up, like, oh, go to university, do this, that, and the other, which then turned out just to be detrimental to our financial not records, but yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like really educated in the whole like politics sphere or anything like that, or I just know what's affected me, and then I can look back to see how it was before. I'm sure even Dinkle could probably do a better job of, because he's a smart guy, is our Dinkle. And I'm sure he could put it more eloquently than me as well. We're going over to the other side. There's another reason why I feel like a child sometimes, is because I see guys like Dinkle who are a lot younger than me, being a lot smarter and more well versed in the world than I am. I'm like, ah, shit. I don't know what the... So basically, blame Wellerman for anything, everything. Are you a boomer? Yes. Uni is a scam. Helen has a good story about that, where she was doing costuming in at uni, and they took them to a theatre to talk to like the head costumer, and all they did was rant and rave about the how it's pointless and it's a dying industry, or like you don't get treated nicely, and she basically told them how it actually really was. And the uni then messaged them to be like, hey, you can't tell our guys that, you have to apologise. That's a broken lift, isn't it? So it seems funny using... Hang on, where are we? reckon one of these will head across to the building on the other side of that wall. I wish I didn't bother with college and uni. I wish I went for the stunt route when I wanted to, leaving like secondary school. But at the time it wasn't quite the industry it is now in England, due to tax breaks and stuff that we gave it. Oh, all of them light upwards. Huh, didn't realise that. I guess, yeah, it's turning itself off, so it's not picking up other boats. Right, okay. Oh, what's that on top there? Ooh. Yeah, we definitely didn't explore this place well enough, did we? Oh, that's just a boat. There's a door we can't get through from this side. Looks like a viewing area. Ooh. Lantern. Focused lantern. Unfocused. No, wait. Unfocused lantern. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Is that for now or later? Oh, my precious previous message wasn't even sent. Weird thing is that when I have a bachelor's, and whilst there's loads of job offers that they just require a bachelor's, they all want something specialised in an area, even if you just learn everything on the job. Something that's making it more difficult than you need. Yeah, doing the whole entry-level jobs that need experience, basically. And it's just like, you know that's like an oxymoron, right? Ooh, okay, so that's the building we're trying to get to. I think we're just going to have a little peep up here. That's not... I'm still intrigued what that is about. That's on my high... And then there's a rumble as well. Something else happened somewhere else. I can't see what that's going on. That lift's broken. You need 3 years of experience flipping burgers before you can get a job at McDonald's. Yeah, basically. You know, that most entry-level job ever that's joked about. Okay. Oh, we have a cinema. Oh, we saw this one, didn't we? Did we? I think we did. Let's just check. Sorry, we keep ranting now. I keep forgetting what we're doing. Yes, we saw that one. And we saw that one. Yes, this was the lantern one. Right. May as well pick up that lantern, the focus lantern, while we're here. Just in case. Let's go back down to, or to that other side. Skilled labour is still just as necessary as degrees. Without me, a certain chain of food stores wouldn't even have it. Yeah. Well, I mean, we all noticed during lockdown how the most underpaid people... Ooh. How do I get my... Let's put that down. Oh, where are you at? Oh, that's in the hangar. I must have shot it. Okay, we can go a bit further forward. Okay. See these trees? These are just reference points that the game's given us to walk around. That's how clever this game is. Right, I think we're getting to a dead end now. Ah! Ow! Didn't think that was that close. No, it's not that close, but it is a bit of a dead end. is it? Ah, it's not. We press against the right wall. Yeah, if we notice that all the skill, like the people that make the country work are also the most underpaid people. Aha, we're here. Right. This building's been quite intriguing with the big old blazoned... So it's another church. Let's shoot the scout in. It's not quite so eerie. So yeah, it was another church of the Eye of the Universe, I guess. Oh, it's got one of those codes. Oh, right. We could brute force it, but let's have a little look around. Society comes to a screeching halt right fast in a hurry without the lorry drivers. Yep. Oh, there's a cave back here as well. Okay. Into the cave we go. Let's take you just because you seem to be here. But I can't get that lantern through here without it. Oh, no, we can. Ah, another cinema. Where are we now? Ah. Right, that was the door that we couldn't get through. Okay, so annoyingly we've seen everything there. I thought that was going to be a new discovery. Sad it isn't. I was an intern at a nursing home and I got a letter saying that I was essential to the nursing home. Huh. I have no idea why, but for some reason I was an essential worker as well. I'm a landscaper. Yeah. I mean, they figure out quite quickly that you're an essential worker when it's losing their money. Okay, this wasn't the... Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, there's still more to discover in here, but... Where would the key be? Is it different things? Yeah, it is. I'm not sure we've seen another one of these, have we? Got everything. I'm quite high ground there, so we should be okay. Maybe it's across the bridge. Because there's a bridge attached to this building. Or was a bridge attached. But I think I would have remembered it. Oh no, it's just a... Okay. So, I don't think it'll be very far away. Wasn't ideal. Luckily no COVID breakouts since everyone took it seriously, but family wasn't allowed to come by either. Yeah. COVID was a Who took my bridge? Where would the code be? Is there any of these buildings I haven't done? Let's go. Yeah, the weird lantern machines. This is just a lift. Did we do this building here? I don't think we did. Lamppost. Oh. A new recorder. Well, that doesn't fit through there. Where did my scout get automatically put away? Ah, because there's one down here. Well, the last time there was one of these, there was a code on the other side, so I imagine that's what they're doing now. Slightly repetitive, but... Oh, look, this. So I guess that's their beds, is these weird standing things. Oh, don't worry, we haven't discovered too much. We've been talking about you as well. I was just asking if we were both teetotal and things like that. So, just little things. But jeez. Jesus. Love you, man. Or maybe we can just look at the recording from in here. Bit of a stretch. Let's try it. All good things, promise. Yeah. That just opens the door to where we were, right? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can get it through. So, yeah, what are we trying to glean from this? That's the way we... Oh no, that's a different door altogether. So, that one there. Yeet. Yeet. Better. It's just another door. And is it that one? No, we saw that one. That's that hole there. That goes to the bedrooms, isn't it? Yeah. I assumed we've gleaned some sort of information, but the only information we found is that there is a thing on the table. No code in sight. Wait, the scout's got a light on it, hasn't it? So that's what's rotating that door. Okay. How on earth are you going to time that to... That's going to be hard. It takes a moment for it to get back though, that's the problem. Yeah! I am smart. Not that I saw much down there to look at, but I'm sure there must be something because it's Outer Wilds and you don't do anything for no reason. Hey! Yoink. Thanks. Oh wait, that's a different picture to normal. Oh, they're playing the weird chess. Oh, I wonder if anyone makes that. It can go nicely with my Pi Show board in my collection of fantasy games that aren't real. I can't believe they sleep like that. Right, let's get out of here before time resets. Make sure that we get to see what's on this thing. Yeah, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, a bridge broke, didn't it? Okay. Wish me luck. Okay, that was easy. I forget we're in a spacesuit. Probably should use the stairs. No, we're good. Just conscious of time. That and time for oh, that's small buildings over the other side, isn't it? That's the cinema. Ah, damn it! I can hear you. We got this. Oh, I already put a landpin. I'm great. Oh, it doesn't start with a title page. That's new. Alright, what we got? We got some sort of gate on top of a... Oh no, that's outside. That's the part of the ship. Something broke outside. Right. Ah, is this why the ship can't get them home? Oh, excuse me. Yes, Scout, I know you were a hero. No. I know you were a hero before, but please. And if we had language, we could probably scan that, but we don't have language, do we? Oh, it doesn't actually react to it anyway. I'm off to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you, Chaos. I'll keep an eye out for your live notifications. My app doesn't seem to do them very well, or at least very often. But I didn't realise you would stream earlier than me, so I will keep an eye out. Right, I guess we will. It's not really worth doing a full another run, so I guess we'll do like it'll just hang out while we wait for Holdfast, because I don't think it's worth starting another day on here. Actually, no, we could probably buzz over here and do this reel and then just stop it there, because you can stop at any time. So yeah, we'll go look at the outside of the ship, see what's going on there. Gotta love this game. Because I bet that is still exposed out on the ship. But it's just such a small detail you don't really notice. But someone, somewhere, probably noticed that first before they got shown it. Who made the language thing anyway? Maybe they could help. Maybe they can calibrate it or something. I can't remember which Parthian did that, so. I talked to Hornsfeld and the other guy in the museum. I've talked to Thingy down there. Oh well, let's go look at what we know. Ooh. Outer Wilds Procedure 101. Spacesuit first. Sweet tricks through the trees. Didn't you do that along with one other? Sorry, do what? I forgot my rant. Oh, right. Create translator. See, I don't know. I can't remember. I assumed... Because I remember having a conversation with someone. Which side of the ship? Calm down. See, look, it's so small. That's it. Pretty sure that's it. I knew there'd be something on the surface of this. Stop. Calm your shit. Get down. Well, this landing sucks balls. God, I used to be such a good pilot in, like, Battlefront 2 and things like that, but... Okay, there we go. Although my ship is floating away. Stay. It doesn't appear to want to stay, so that's probably not good news for us, but... Oh, gravity just seemed to kick in. Oh, against this thing. That's odd. It's another... it's another one of these. We don't quite know what this does. I assume it snuffs out the flame. But this was depicted with like some sort of either crystal or flame in it. I couldn't quite tell. More works on the outside of the ship. Oh, which gets us into this room. You have a lovely narration voice. Ah, thank you, Jumbo. Yeah, I've been told that a few times now, like enough times to take note of it, should we say. But I'm so dyslexic and so, like, I stutter so much that I do not believe you. Just the tone's nice, I guess. I did think about... Oh, that's a good sized table, look at that. I did want to try, like, dab my hand in at voice acting one time, but I don't trust myself to read. Just because I'm horribly dyslexic. Right. There's so much to discover. Now, I could see you reading a children's book. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wait, we've seen this in some of the... I've just beamed something into my brain, I think. Okay, takes the thing. He sits in the thing. Sleeps by the fire. Goes to the Shadow Realm. And... Ooh. My brain. Yeah, I forget you can sleep by all these fires, can't you? Okay. And that staff... Oh, that staff was the thing that gave our dude the visions of the Eye of the Universe and things like that. That's what that technology is. Yeah, overestimating my reading age, yeah. More, well, more information. Information is key. Where do we watch this? Was there a cinema upstairs? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there was. That's the boat. Where are we? Are we in the... Yeah, we're in this place. So we were just here anyway. So nice. That works out for us. So we'll take this up to the cinema, which is over this way. Over there. Put that in there. I don't know if there's a lamp nearby or we have to run over the road again. Yeah. That, and at the going back to like voice acty stuff, at the start of the year, or just last year, I had a really bad cough, that sort of whooping cough thing, I think. I assume that's what it was, because that's what they said was going around at the time, and my god, it was a cough. And since then, I've kind of technically, well, as far as I can tell, damaged my vocal cords, because as much as I'm not a singer, belting out Disney songs in your car, car karaoke style, I've noticed that it's different now, and I can't do what I could before, and not that I was good, but even the bad loud notes that I could do before, I can't do now. It's a bit weird. So that's another thing that puts me off voice acting, because I technically have some damage there, but I don't know what it is. I've got an appointment in February. That means it took over a year to try and figure out, or even get an appointment about it. Anyway. Right, so fire, focused lanterns, and regular lanterns. There's a lantern. Here's a hand. You take your lantern and your friends, and you go in a dark room, which I assume was the dark rooms we were just in before. Yeah. If you peep in, they fall asleep by the flame and wake up again. They can then take their focus lantern. Oh, take your focus lantern with you. That's still the same room. Don't know quite what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, it lights the fire. Ignored. Oh, okay. Doesn't work. Oh, right. This is them discovering that which lantern works, basically. So they take that lantern. It works. And they're like, oh. Well, but that lantern has the other lantern inside it. Yeah. So regular lantern. Nope. Other lantern. Yes. Is that... Yeah, okay, cool. Right. I think, yeah, there is 3 types of lantern though, so... Disney songs are the best thing to belt out, to be honest. Yeah. Whether you can or you can't. Just... car karaoke in your own little private space. That's how me and Helen do our road trips anyway. Okay, so it is 2031. We should probably get ready for Holdfast, shouldn't we? No Dinkle tonight, so I guess it's me and Tabby leading. The only thing that gets me through my day is singing in the lorry. Yeah, I bet. I'll probably have vocal damage just from singing if that was the only thing going on in my day is driving. Right, we're going to have to stop here for Outer Wilds because I don't have a Trail of Thought now. I've done so many little excursions into like the Shadow Realm and so on that we still need to find a code for this area for that place across the way. Oh, actually, if we quickly go back down to that lab, because there was 3 windows, wasn't there? We only actually looked through 1. Just quickly try and do that in the next 10 minutes. Even this little broken bar here, so you can just jet across to here. There we go. Yeah. We didn't actually look in here, did we? This is a regular lantern. Beam me up, Scotty. So are these just different test chambers? Is he just going to wake up again and just be with the lantern? Yeah. Okay. Then this one was the damaged one, which was a focus lantern with the little bit shut, and then this one was I wonder if going to sleep by the fire with it focused or unfocused does anything different. You still play Hold Fast if oh right, so Dinkle is playing but not streaming. Ah, interesting, okay. Right. Yeah, let's get ready for Hold Fast now then. But this is next port of call is I think we're gonna go and experiment with the fire again and continue exploring the Shadow Realm. Let's quit for now. Reset loop and quit. Yes. Right.